Over my dead body is she tying the knot with that clueless nerd.
You plan on milking Misa for every dollar, huh? Guess what? They officially greenlit our comeback as a couple.
Hate to break it to you, we are already hitched and living abroad.
Say what? Crap! They just exposed the whole lie.
How did they sniff it out?
Even international media is dragging us through the mud now. Man, I'm nervous. Name's Makoto Osanai, 40 years old. I'm a programmer at a mid-sized software company called Hachi One. Today, I'm here at my girlfriend Misa Nakami's family home to ask for their blessing to marry her. Her dad, Akira Naka, is my boss at work and already knows we're dating. Misa's 34, so it's about time. I think we'll be okay.
And that's Dad, Akira, and Mom, Keiko. And this is my guy.
Misa's not nervous at all. Nice to meet you. I'm Makoto Osanai. I've been dating Misa, and I came today to ask for your permission to marry her. Wow, you actually came to say it out loud.
He doesn't look very dependable.
Nah. Yep, I am definitely not getting a warm welcome.
So you work at the same company as Misa and my husband?
Yes, I'm a developer in the software division at Hachi One. Ah, the department full of socially awkward weirdos who just click away at computers all day.
Makes sense. You've got that nerdy look. Bet you're into anime and video games.
Wow, the stereotyping is off the charts. Some of my coworkers are like that, but my own hobby is cycling. If I'm not working, I'm usually out riding.
Sounds like a broke man's hobby. Not exactly raking in the cash, huh?
Compared to me, the division head, this guy's paycheck is barely pocket change.
Can't believe Misa brought someone like this home as a potential husband. Shocking.
Misa, are you seriously okay marrying a guy like him?
Now that you both say it like that, I'm kind of rethinking it.
Misa?
With that tiny salary, I just don't see you making her happy. Be honest. You're just pretending it's about marriage while trying to slowly drain our family's money, right?
That's absolutely not true. We'd both be working, and we'd manage just fine. More than anything, I genuinely want to make Misa happy. Please, believe me. I don't buy it.
Talk is cheap. Misa, are you really ready to go through all that trouble just to marry this guy?
Honestly, ever since the whole marriage thing came up, I figured he didn't have much money. But when you said you wanted to live near my parents, I thought, he's totally planning to rely on them for support, so maybe it'll work out.
That's not it at all. I just thought it'd be easier for Misa if we had family nearby. Especially when we have kids. See? I knew it. You're after our family's money. There's no way I'm letting my daughter marry some useless nerd.
You're just using Misa to squeeze us for cash, aren't you?
That's not true. I'd never do something like that.
If you made more money, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Misa. Looks like I don't have a single ally in this room. If you really want to marry Misa, you better be making triple what you earn now. That's enough. I'm done. Forget the proposal. Just pretend this never happened.
Wait, Makoto?
I tried to imagine becoming part of a family like yours, but the more I thought about it, the less I saw a future, and the more I felt uneasy. I just can't do it.
Whoa, hold on. They said they'd approve the marriage if you made more money, right? You're giving up way too fast.
This isn't about money. It's about how you ganged up on me instead of standing up for your future spouse. I can't marry someone like that. Thanks for everything. Goodbye. I'll make sure you regret ever treating me this way. The next day at Hachi 1. Are people staring at me?
Did you hear Makoto totally bombed the marriage proposal?
He stormed out, all mad. It was hilarious. Looks like Misa and Akira beat me to the punch and started spreading rumors. Hopefully, this'll be the end of that useless nerd.
Right?
They're the ones who are in the wrong, and yet, somehow I'm the villain.
Well, look who decided to show up. What's with that face? Still sulking over me?
Regretting that breakup already, huh? Nope, no regrets here.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that. You'll be crying about it later.
The only ones who'll be crying later are Misa and the rest of you.
The nurse talking again.
There's no way I'm ever gonna get back at Misa if I stay here. This is my chance. I've decided to quit. Good call. You're useless anyway, so we don't even need a handover. Feel free to leave today.
Bye-bye now.
And just like that, I officially left Hachi 1, and I never looked back. A few days later, the office was in total chaos. We can't continue software development.
What? Why not?
Because some of the systems were entirely dependent on Makoto. We don't know how any of it works without him.
What do you mean, dependent?
It means only Makoto knew how to handle it.
Why would he be the only one?
Makoto was the ace of the development team.
No way.
Because of this, Hachi 1 suffered massive losses.
What are we gonna do, Dad? I never thought it'd turn into this.
We've gotta fix this before it reaches the president. Cleaning up after some useless nerd should be a piece of cake. Misa and Akira scrambled to come up with a solution. What the hell is this mess? The president was already digging into what happened. The cause points to Misa and Division Head Akira. Call both of them to my office, right now. So you're telling me this disaster happened because you two pushed Osanai out of the company? No, we didn't do anything like that.
You got proof?
We've got tons of emails and reports on the rumors and behavior. He was a key player in this company. Go get him back, now. Until then, you're both demoted to regular staff and taking a 50% pay cut. No way. A few days later, while I was at home thinking about my future, someone started ringing my doorbell non-stop and pounding on the door. Why are Misa and her parents at my house? Can I help you?
I figured by now you'd be missing me, so I came to see you.
Let us in already.
At least serve us some tea. They've got some nerve. You're not welcome here.
But don't be like that. We came to get the wedding plans back on track.
Excuse me? Makoto, You really are the best match for Misa.
You can call me Mom now.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's simple. Once we're married, you'll come back to Hachi-1, right?
That's insane. Get out of here. What's wrong with these people? They're terrifying. Freaked out, I ended up calling Hachi-1. Hello? Yeah, this is Makoto Osanai. Your employees just showed up at my house and won't leave. I need them gone. The result? The next day. Makoto called yesterday. He said there's zero chance he's coming back and not to send you people ever again. Now what are we supposed to do? We're sorry. After that, I fled from Misa and her family and left Japan altogether. 5 years later. What's next on the schedule? A call from Japan? Who could it be?
Makoto? I heard you made it big with that patented system. You really worked hard to become a man worthy of me, huh? My parents are totally okay with us getting back together.
I'm married and living overseas.
Wait, what?
We broke up 5 years ago. I never once thought about getting back together, so I'm hanging up now.
Hey, hold on a second. I never agreed we were broken up.
What?
You were stuck in a rut, so I pushed you away on purpose to help you grow. How can you treat the person who saved you like this?
What is she even talking about? They all treated me like garbage back then.
Who was on the phone?
Just someone I used to work with at Hachi-1.
It is a woman. Who is it?
Oh, you mean that Hachi-1? The one that tagged after losing their best programmer? It sounds fun. Mind if I talk to her?
Sure. Here we go again. Hana's getting that gleam in her eye.
Hi there, I'm Hana Takanashi. I'm Makoto's business partner.
A business partner?
That's right. As you probably know, he's crushing it in business and is busy all the time negotiating with international clients. So I'm the one supporting him behind the scenes.
Who is this smug woman? That's supposed to be my role.
So, what exactly do you want from him? Because it sounds like he wants nothing to do with you.
This chick is annoying and totally flexing, but she's easier to talk to than Makoto. Thanks for asking. I've had tons of guys chasing after me, but I waited for Makoto until his talent finally bloomed. And then he just got up and married someone else. That's awful. He needs to take responsibility.
I'm heading back to Japan next week. Mind telling me more when I get there?
Hey, don't I get a say in this?
Just get that compensation ready for me, Makoto.
And with that, Misa hung up. What now?
I'm curious to hear her side. Plus, I've got dirt on Hachi-1, so this might be fun.
Ugh, suddenly I'm dreading going back home. The next week, we returned to Japan and headed to our meeting spot with Misa, only to find her parents there too. Why are you two here? Because you quit the company, I got demoted to a regular employee.
Our lives are miserable now.
After all the trouble you've caused us, just pay the damn compensation already.
If you don't want to pay, then at least come work a few times a month as an unpaid advisor for the Hachi-1 development team.
That way, my husband can get his division head position back, and we can return to normal life.
How much is the compensation?
$100,000? Duh. You ruined 5 years of my life. Seems fair to me.
100,000? That's more than what people pay for cheating.
High stakes, baby.
So that's everything you're demanding?
Exactly.
Makoto's the reason we all got dragged through the mud.
Honestly, he should just get a divorce and remarry Misa to rebuild the Naka family. But we're being generous here. Be grateful.
Oh, and maybe we could add a clause where he covers our living expenses for the rest of our lives.
Great
Great
idea.
idea.
Hana, how exactly are we supposed to deal with this?
You're the one handling this, Makoto.
Wait, seriously?
Hey, I trust you. That's why I'm leaving it to you.
That's just clever phrasing for not my problem. Fine. I've tried to make peace, but you're the ones who insulted me as a nerd. So no, I'm not paying you a damn thing. If you're not happy with that, take it up with a lawyer.
A lawyer? Oh, come on, let's not get hostile here.
We didn't mean anything by calling you a nerd.
You wouldn't have succeeded without us, so the least you could do is show some gratitude.
Okay, then can we charge a mental anguish fee for being dragged into this insane farce? What? That's how ridiculous your demands sound. From now on, I'm not talking to any of you unless it's through a lawyer. Goodbye.
Get back here!
We need you to return.
Our entire livelihood depends on it.
Oof. Looks like negotiations just crashed and burned. I thought you were on my side, Hannah. Didn't you set this up because you understood where I was coming from?
All I said was I wanted to hear your side of the story. I never said I was on your side.
So you were mocking us this whole time, knowing it turned out like this?
Of course not. It's his call, not mine. I can't interfere, but...
But what?
I was thinking of telling you how to turn this whole thing around.
A chance to flip the script?
What's that supposed to mean?
Tell us already.
It's simple. Get more people on your side. How?
People at Hachi 1 definitely won't support us.
I looked into that already. But come on. It's a mid-sized company. Maybe 2,000 employees tops. The kind of allies I'm talking about are in the tens of thousands. Maybe even 100 million.
That's impossible.
That's like the entire population of Japan.
No way.
It's doable if you use social media.
Social media? Ugh, stuff like the internet just scrambles my brain.
Yeah, I can never trust anything young people are into these days.
But now I think I get where you're going with this. I'm interested. Teach me everything.
Sure thing. The more people you've got backing you up, the more pressure he'll feel, and the easier it'll be to squeeze that compensation out of them. So give it your best. Start by rewriting your whole relationship with Makoto into some touching sob story to get people on your side. Use pictures and videos too. Make it visual and emotional. Once users start flooding in, post their supportive comments to keep the momentum going.
Easy peasy for someone like me.
Just don't go too far.
Oh, relax. I got this.
If these three play their cards right, they might actually score big.
Misa and her parents dove straight into social media.
The man I was supposed to marry suddenly dumped me. And now that I asked for compensation, he claims he's broke, even though he made a fortune developing a patented system.
Thanks to a man who ditched his fiancée, our daughter was unfairly evaluated at work, got a 50% pay cut, and now struggles to survive.
Meanwhile, that man is living the high life overseas. Ugh, unbelievable.
Yes, my post went viral. Millions of views. Even people overseas are outraged, calling him a monster and saying he's the worst man alive.
And look at this. Go Misa. May that guy get what he deserves.
Someone even wrote, "I'll avenge you myself."
Everyone's totally on my side now. Social media is too easy. Here's an idea. Let's spice it up with some extra drama. Maybe if we reveal Makoto's full name, things will blow up even more.
Love it.
it.
The guy's name is Makoto Osanai.
Because of him, Hachi 1 suffered massive damages.
Misa just had her electricity cut off. Please help support her.
Everyone, please help me. I'm in trouble. Post.
But the lies didn't stay hidden for long.
My post got exposed as fake.
How?
Maybe someone from Hachi-1 or one of Makoto's friends started pushing back.
Even foreign media is slamming us now, not just domestic ones.
No, I can't stop the flood of hate comments. People are calling us scammers and saying we should be arrested.
They were all on our side, and now they're turning on us just because the story changed a little? Ugh, pathetic.
It's not like we'll get arrested just for venting online, right?
These comments are so annoying. Whatever, I'll just delete the account and pretend it never happened.
But it was too late. A few days later, the police showed up.
A search warrant for fraud?
No way! We're innocent!
All we did was post on social media.
This is all Makoto's fault. There are still people out there who believe in us. We just need to start a new account and ask for help again.
You really shouldn't add more charges to the fraud case.
Fraud this, fraud that. All we did was exaggerate and went a little. Some of it was even true. That's not fraud.
But most of it was false, right? You faked being victims, asked for sympathy online, and collected money. That absolutely counts as fraud.
Seriously?
I had no
idea.
At this point, you're being treated as suspects in an international fraud case. The media's been covering you nonstop. Photos from blogs and company websites are already out there. It's only a matter of time before someone finds and posts them all online.
No way.
You really should have learned about internet literacy before diving into social media.
When the police began questioning people at Hachi 1, Misa and her parents were immediately called to the president's office. I just heard from the police that you're under investigation for fraud. Care to explain? We
were venting a little on social media and it sort of snowballed.
We never meant for it to become fraud. And you used the company name without permission.
But we work at Hachi-1.
That means we can use the company name, right? Are you trying to ruin our reputation? People think your careless words reflect the company's views.
This is bad.
Now the office is getting slammed with complaint calls because of you. For the record, our employee policy explicitly forbids using the company name in public posts.
We didn't know.
We're not really tech savvy, so we didn't realize. We didn't know doesn't cut it. Because of the damage you've caused, you're being hit with disciplinary action immediately. and prepare to be sued for leaking company secrets, defamation, and damaging our reputation. What? No way! By the time the public started realizing what Misa and her family had done, I, once mocked and vilified, had somehow become the poor victim and was now being flooded with sympathy. What is even happening? Just a few days ago, every article and comment online was tearing me apart, and now it's all supportive messages?
See? I told them not to overdo it.
Hana, you're the one who pushed them toward using social media, right? What were you planning?
Planning? That sounds so shady. I just helped make you one of the world's most famous programmers. That's all.
Can't say I'm thrilled about it.
Oh, come on, Makoto. You don't get it. Visibility is everything. Think about it. Someone out there might be looking for a programmer exactly like you, the kind who can create patented systems. If they see those articles, they'll come knocking. The more eyes on you, the more chances for big opportunities.
Yeah, I get it.
If you want to rise to the top, you need to make the most of moments like this. Exactly. I've got you scheduled for interviews with media and online outlets while we're in Japan. So get ready.
Seriously? I had a feeling Misa and her parents would try to come after me again, which is why I was planning to leave Japan early. But now I'm trapped. That awful premonition came true. The very next day, Misa and her parents barged into our rented office.
Thanks to you, we're ruined.
Pretty sure I'm the victim here. Your business partner gave us the idea, so it's your fault too.
I clearly warned you to be careful. You chose to ignore my advice, so don't try to pin this on me.
Our social media plan failed. We got fired. Our only shot left is for you to marry me. Divorce your wife and remarry me.
Come on. That way everybody wins, right?
Pretty sure me and my wife would not consider that a win.
She didn't even come to Japan when you were being dragged through the mud online. Clearly, she's done with you.
Excuse me, what did you just say? I've always been by Makoto's side. I've never once gotten tired of him. Divorce? Oh, not a chance. Makoto is my the one.
You're just a business partner. I was talking about his actual wife. I get it. You clearly got a thing for him, but don't get it twisted.
That would be me.
What? But your name's Hana Takanashi. Different last name.
It's pretty common overseas for married couples to keep their own names. I was waiting to see how long it'd take you to figure it out, but I guess I ended up saying it myself. Still, watching all those women fall for my husband just proved I've got great taste. Honestly, it was kind of fun.
So, you pretended to sympathize with us, but from the beginning...
Yep, you all walked right into Hana's trap. I didn't want to be involved, but...
As payback, we used you to boost Makoto's career. Thanks to you, he's now a household name. So seriously, thanks.
You picked the wrong person to mess with. Still, having no judgment is practically a crime. Maybe it's nature's way of filtering people out of the gene pool.
Excuse me? I'm still only 39. That's young.
Maybe that's exactly the issue. Ever think your personality might be why you've never gotten married? It matters, you know. Misa is amazing.
You're the one who has no judgment.
Whatever. Let's just go.
Feel better now?
Yeah, I do. Once their schemes were exposed, Misa and her family were sued by me, my company, and Hachi 1 for fraud, defamation, slander, and obstruction of business. Akira and Keiko were sentenced to 8 years in prison each and fined $50,000. Misa got 3 years in prison, suspended for 5 years, plus a $30,000 fine. This is so unfair.
Give us another chance.
This is all Makoto's fault.
The Naka family, drowning in debt, sold their house and land to pay the fines. While in prison, Misa's parents gave every last dollar they had to their daughter. You're still young. Use this money to carry on the Naka family line.
Dad,
You better find someone way better than that Makoto Osanai and live happily ever after.
Mom.
But Misa's self-centered attitude and desperate obsession with marriage drove everyone away. Eventually, she fell for a marriage scam, lost all her savings, and racked up hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Now, she spends her days in fear, dodging debt collectors.
How am I supposed to pay back this much money?
Makoto, you got a job offer from someone huge.
Who is it?
Bill Gates.
You mean that billionaire? Thanks to that offer, our company went global, and now I'm on the cover of 100 most influential people in the world, racing toward billionaire status with Hana right by my side.